Well, like Annie's mentioning, after so many road matches in this part of the season, playing your next 5 here at home.
Yeah.
That's definitely a boost, something that you guys hopefully can really take advantage of these next couple weeks.
Yeah, no, it feels nice to know that we're going to be home for 2 weeks in a row playing, and we have the makeup match, so we have now 5 matches at home. First time all year we've been home 2 weekends in a row since we started. So I'm hoping that the girls are able to get enough, an adequate rest, get caught up. There's a lot going on in their lives outside of volleyball as well with academics and, being this time of the year. And so it's good to be home, be in class, sleep at home, sleep in their own beds, and being able to play in our own gym where we've had great support regardless of how things have been going. The Lumberjack fans have been very supportive and great. So definitely pleased and optimistic about the next 2 weeks.
When you've lost quite a few and you don't have the biggest roster, is there anything as a coach to try anything different? That's, hey, this player that wasn't playing, let's see what she has, or what is your approach?
I mean, we are pretty thin this year. We don't have a large roster, and we've lost a couple with some injuries, and so what we're really doing is just mixing and moving people around more than anything. We don't have a lot of options at this point in our season with the status of our roster, but we're trying everything. We flipped a couple yesterday, probably going to keep it that way for this weekend, and see if, just a little bit of a change here and there at least gives our opponents a little different of a look from what they're going to be seeing from last weekend. And we're not putting anyone in a position that they haven't been in before. We got some versatile players on the court, and that's helpful. So you can throw them around a little bit, try them here, try them there, and see if we can get something going with the changes.
You guys have been on the road so much. It's no secret, just all the traveling you guys do, or that you do, and we hear about, hey, sleeping in your own beds. How much more, I guess, important in the sense of with all the traveling you do, important though that you're here at home and you get to enjoy those, I guess, luxuries.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I think we only have 4 weekends at home this year, and it just feels like we've been on the road so much. I think it just takes a little bit of a load off too, and be able to enjoy the luxury of sleeping in your own bed. I definitely think it gives us just, like JB just was mentioning, it's just less stressful, it's less hectic, it's less chaotic. You're not having to prepare for missed class time, you're not having to prepare for, getting on the flight and all that kind of stuff, and driving for hours and hours if that's where we're going, depending on where we're going. So it's very, very good to be at home for 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks at home.
San Marcos coming in on Thursday. What have you seen on the video from that?
They're big and they're balanced. They're probably one of the most balanced teams in the conference. I mean, everyone's contributing. They've got a lot of weapons. They got good ball control, good setting. They're older. They've got some good experience on the team, and they're solid, and they're going to be tough. We played last week. It reminds me a little bit of the LA opponent that we played last Friday night, which we actually played them. The toughest we played them was in the first set, and part of what we were able to do was just we got them to shank some balls. We got them out of system, which is something you've heard me say every week when I'm in here. If you can take at least the middles out of the offense, then that's one less weapon you have to be concerned with. And so that's going to be our strategy again going in this weekend, because they can set anybody at any time and really when they're in system, and they're all capable of getting it done. They're very talented, so it's going to be a challenge for us.